Season's greetings, I'm Peter and I'm the Kitchen Gamer. Today we're going to be baking gingerbread cookies from the video game World of Warcraft. So let's grab your spoon and let's be jolly.
Start with a simple bowl, add your simple flour, brown sugar, holiday spice, baking soda and cubed butter. Don't forget to preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Fan bake. Then with clean hands that don't have adventuring muck on them, rub them together until it's a fine breadcrumb-like texture. Having done that, it's time to add the beaten egg and golden syrup. Then we use a spoon and mix it in, but if that doesn't work, just use your hands until it comes together. With it now combined, we dump it onto some cling foil, tuck it in and put it to rest in the fridge for 30 minutes or more. After chilling in the fridge, we put it on a floured surface, divide it in half and save the other half for later. It is then rolled out into about 5mm thick, and then you grab your cookie cutter and cut your trees out. To get them to stay whole, use a thin slice type tool to transfer them to a baking tray and continue this until you got a full tray and put into the oven for 10 minutes or until golden brown. Once baked, put the cookies on a cooling rack and let them cool completely. Just keep repeating this process until all the dough is gone. While these are cooling, let's jump into the world of Azeroth and see what Wintervale is about. For the Alliance, Great Father Winter is a dwarf and an orc for the Horde, who gives presents to everyone. This is the only time of year you can get Wintervale specific ingredients and recipes that can be crafted at this time of year, unless you stockpile them. A good example of these are the gingerbread cookies. Back to the real world, we get into the royal icing and you need to whisk 3 egg whites in a stand mixer or similar. I don't recommend doing this by hand until it is frothy looking. When it's frothy, on a low speed we add vanilla essence and the icing sugar, otherwise known as confectioner's sugar, and only add a small bit at a time. Again, scrape down the sides and continue this until you have no icing sugar left. We then turn it onto a medium-high speed and whip it together until it forms stiff, shiny peaks. Having completed the standard white royal icing, we divide it up into the amount we'd like to use for the decorations and then add some food colouring of your choice. For me, I'm going red. Also, to keep them from drying out, wrap them in cling foil. Then repeat with the next batch of icing. With the remaining icing, we put it in a piping bag and do the outline of the cookies. To make the icing of a flooding consistency, we add small amounts of water until it flows back together with no lines. Then we get to piping it onto the cookies, and you can use a pin, needle, skewer or something thin to make sure it gets to all the corners, and use some help if you need it, as I did. We then leave them to set for some time and then pipe the decorations on using the other icing which would have been covered with cling foil. Once done, we let it sit for several hours and then you can enjoy them. We've made the gingerbread cookies from World of Warcraft and had a festive time doing it, so don't forget to check your journal for more videos by summoning the subscribe button, and until next time, enjoy the kitchen.